For decades, agency management systems operated as passive digital filing cabinets. That architecture is dead. We are moving into an era of active processing layers. Every major agency management system is rolling out native AI features, with the vast majority of these deployments scheduled to ship by the end of 2026. This market shift is being driven by the industry's primary platforms: Applied Epic, Vertafore AMS 360, Hawksoft, EasyLinks, and now Certs. To understand exactly what is changing, we have to pull back from the platform-level view and look at the operational data workflow. This breaks down into a linear 7-node pipeline. Across this entire lifecycle, AI is systematically removing manual data entry and processing bottlenecks. We are going to ignore theoretical roadmaps. The focus here is strictly on hard deployment dates and measurable return on investment for the agency. The first node is commission reconciliation. Manually matching and reconciling direct bill statements is one of the highest friction, most time-consuming jobs in any back office. Applied Epic directly addressed this by shipping Applied Recon. The system automatically ingests PDFs, CSVs, XLS files, and AL3 statements via IVANs. This split-screen bar chart illustrates early adoption metrics. Across more than 140 agencies using Applied Recon, users report a minimum of 8 hours saved per week. Vertafore AMS 360 is deploying a dedicated reconciliation agent as part of Velocity AI, shipping in spring 2026. For agencies wanting immediate deployment outside of native systems, third-party plugins like Comulate, backed by $20 million in funding, plug directly into Applied Epic. This digital counter visualizes Comulate enterprise capability. By reconciling billions of dollars across major brokers like LockDim and Risk Strategies, they have generated more than 350,000 verified hours of saved back-office time. By automating the ingestion and matching of statements, agencies directly reduce the total headcount required to run their back-office operations. Note 2 targets the new business and renewal submission process. Staff currently spend hours reading unstructured carrier PDFs, ACORD forms, deck pages, and loss runs, and then keying that data into the AMS. This high-contrast pie chart reveals the business consequence of that manual work. 30 to 50% of submissions never get quoted, simply because nobody has the time to process them. Applied Epic acquired Cytora to natively power document extraction, running this technology directly through their Epic Autofill and Submissions Manager features. Looking at this dual dial graphic, we see Vertafore specific speed targets. With their submission processing agent shipping in summer 2026, they expect processing time to drop from a standard 1 hour to an AI benchmark of just 2 minutes. Other platforms are securing intake capabilities through structural partnerships, like Hawksoft teaming up with Salt, and EasyLinks launching similar extraction updates. This target graphic tracks the viability of a cross-AMS approach. Roots Automation, holding $22.2 million in funding, runs extraction across multiple systems and hits a 99% extraction accuracy rate. Eliminating manual data entry at the submission phase unlocks immediate capacity. Producers can quote the business they previously had to leave on the table. Node 3 shifts the system from passive data tracking to proactive intelligence. Before a renewal date hits, the AMS scans the book to flag at-risk policies. This capability is heavily prioritized for personal lines right now, with commercial lines scheduled to follow later in the rollout cycles. Applied Epic already shipped personal lines renewal insights. At renewal, the system automatically generates specific activity notes and builds client PDFs without human intervention. A $12 million startup named Quandary operates as a cross-platform intelligence engine, running this exact renewal analysis across Epic, AMS 360, and Hawksoft. This radar scan graphic shows exactly what the AI searches for. Prior to the renewal date, it automatically triggers flags for premium changes, coverage gaps, missing data, and monoline client risk. Hawksoft has augmented their native capabilities by integrating Quandary directly, while also partnering with Extion for specific policy checking and Kara for coverage comparisons. By surfacing account anomalies automatically, the platform upgrades account managers from reactive administrators catching up on paperwork to proactive risk advisors. Nodes 4 and 5 merge natural language search and inbound communication routing. This completely overhauls how staff interface with the system on a daily basis. In legacy systems, answering a specific business question required building a custom SQL report. Today, that friction is replaced by plain English queries. This animation illustrates the change. A complex database query becomes a simple sentence. Show me all commercial accounts with a renewal in the next 60 days, no umbrella, and a paid claim in the last 18 months. This natural language interaction is shipping native via Applied's Epic Max, Vertifor's Insurance Expert Agent, and Momentum AMP's Native Data Discovery Agent. That same language processing capability extends outward to handle inbound client communications and daily inbox management. Applied's Epic Bridge integrates with Outlook to summarize emails into activity notes. EasyLink's EVA handles AI email drafting and after-hours text replies. Vertifor will ship their dedicated email agent in summer 2026. Replacing rigid menu structures with natural language processing effectively eliminates the learning curve and daily UI friction of navigating an agency database. Note 6 uses the data already inside the system to generate new revenue. AMS platforms are out actively scanning existing books of business to surface cross-sell and upsell opportunities. These intercepting trend lines map the business logic driving this feature. Clients holding 3 or more policies retain at 94% annually. Single policy clients retain at just 67%. Applied Book Builder approaches this by combining internal account records with enriched public data sources to automatically identify gaps where an additional policy should exist. Secondary intelligence layers like Quandary execute a similar function, autonomously flagging monoline clients and identifying low-limit accounts across multiple agency architectures. Automated account rounding converts a static list of current clients into an active, high-conversion sales pipeline without requiring producers to prospect. The final node is carrier connectivity. The infrastructure connecting agencies to carriers is evolving from a static data pipe into an active intelligence layer. Ivans has already rolled out insights and benchmarks, aggregating bound policy premium data across geographies, and added smart autofill capabilities for commercial auto. Concurrently, underlying language models, like Cytora's LLM stack, are being integrated directly into the carrier intake workflows to process incoming agency data. Because the vast majority of agencies already submit their business through Ivans, these upgrades apply to the industry by default. Embedding AI directly at the carrier connection point completes the end-to-end automation of the agency data lifecycle. This fully illuminated 7-node pipeline maps the complete operational state of the 2026 intelligent agency. The integrations span from back-office reconciliation straight through to final carrier placement. The requirements for a baseline agency management system have permanently expanded. Storage is no longer sufficient. The system must execute tasks. The metrics prove the utility. Hundreds of thousands of manual hours have already been eliminated, and high-friction processing times are compressing from hours down to minutes. These workflows aren't abstract concepts on a 5-year horizon. They are active software deployments, finalizing their rollout by the end of 2026.